But here's if you were going to start.
Yep.
There you go. You're going to sign up for your Linktree. You need an email address. You're going to create your username. That username is this, @Deni for Jafra. So be specific. And
write it down.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, Teresa. It is case sensitive.
You know what? You might be right.
You know, I seem to recall Lori mentioning something about it being case sensitive. So if this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to be, because you're going to need to have Deni for Jafra or Vickie H Ambassador or you know, Wileen D Jafra, whatever. You're going to need to have that to log in every single time. So make sure you know it and create your password. And then go to your password notebook where it's super secure and write it down, because you've got 100 passwords and you need to remember them.
Right.
You know, and then once you register, yeah, there you go, girl. Once you register, it will take you here. And it's going to be blank. And it's going to let you set up appearance, because I can change, you know, now. You all the ones that say pro mean you're gonna that you pay for, but all the other cute little backgrounds are free. So you can change it. But I'm a purple girl. I love purple. I thrive with purple, and so you know, you pick one that's free that you like, a color. Here's the one I picked, Bloom. And or whatever. But you know, if you wanted to change it, if it was, you know, Christmas time, here's the one with the little candy canes, you know, or little reindeers going on here, ice skaters, you can change it.
Okay, so let's talk one more time. Let's go. I want everybody to look, because I started recording it about a few minutes ago. Let's go over this again. Every one of you needs to have a Linktree so that you can quickly give this little Linktree right up here. It's your very own Linktree. This is what it's going to look like on your telephone right here. This is what it's going to look like right here. And it's going to have these links. So when Deni clicks on one of them, go ahead, Deni, you take over.
Let's go shop this month's special offers. And this takes them directly to my website right here. You know, it's me. And if you look up here in the address tab, it says Jafra.com special offers, personal website. And there's my number. So you know that if they start shopping, buy now, they're buying from me, not from Vickie, not from Karen. They're buying from me. Sorry, you guys have to be the ones in line. Anyway, so, you know, and then they may have to log in or whatever to complete their shopping part. That's fine. But it takes them directly. Now, they also have the ability to go to every other category. There's the brochures there too. But, you know, I mean, once they're there, they're there. But
and when they place an order, it goes to your website.
Just like any other time, if you'd given them your website address and they had placed an order, if they, you know, and it's the same. It's exactly the same, and it counts towards your client orders just like always. There's nothing separate about it. It's still ordering from you. They still know that you are their consultant. You will still get the email notification that Teresa has placed a Jafra order, so that you can reach out and thank her and say, I'm so excited that you've decided to buy, you know, the Defy. You're going to love it. And then maybe you want to talk to them. I see you bought the Defy set. I know you're going to love it. Let's track your usage. And then let's get you on the subscription box program once we see if you need it every
I gotta go.
Hi, Teresa.
Okay. Have fun at dinner.
Take a look here. She's got it right here. Save money with a Royal subscription box. So let's open that up. And it takes you right to how to sign up for a subscription, right, Deni?
There it is. Right there. And they can just start scrolling out. Oh, look, there's Defy. And, oh my gosh, will you look at that savings? Isn't that the bomb? And, all the way down, all the boost, all the different configurations of Revitalize, everything that you would expect them to find if you were sitting with them on the computer. It's all right there.
So let's take a break just for a minute.
Okay.
Do we have any questions? Because this is vital for your Jafra business.
I have a question.
I just learned something new. I couldn't remember what my Linktree address was. And so I Googled Linktree, hit it, and then I logged in, and it has, let me log back in. But when I logged into my Linktree account, here on my phone, it had here at the top, QR code. And so I touched that and a QR code came up right there.
Wow.
Oh, that's
right
awesome.
There.
That's awesome.
And then just to practice, at the bottom of your page, like when you're going to text or message, whatever, I texted that to myself and it came up. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Not with your virtual background.
See,
it's hard.
It showed up right there.
Yeah.
I can send that to every client now.
Yep.
And they can touch on that and that takes them right to my Linktree.
Perfect.
I just learned that.
Okay, make sure, because it says Linktree admin there. So make sure they're going to your actual Linktree and not to your admin page.
Click on it, Wileen.
Because if they go to your admin page, that's not going to, well, it's going to help them, but it's not what you want them to be on.
It's not what you want them to be on. So
while she's looking, Shauna, what was
it popped up?
Did it pop up? Did it take you to the?
It popped right up to my Linktree.
Oh,
okay, good.
Fabulous.
Shauna, what was your question, honey?
Okay, so the question is, why are we using this instead of the myjafra.com website? Is that because
you're not using it instead of? It's a streamlining way to broaden the horizons of your clients. Okay,
your clients
Shauna.
can get lost, Shauna. Your
navigate?
clients can get lost in your web page. They can.
Well,
Okay.
and so here's the thing, Shauna. When you're out and you meet a new client, and you're talking to them about something that's on special this month, you can hand them a brochure that is going to stuffed in their purse and they're going to forget about, or you can give them your website, which is great, but they aren't going to find the specials right away, what you were telling them about.
And you're not going to be able to start your own business today for $10. You tell me what client can go in your website and find that.
Exactly.
And look
But
at
and that's why I'm
specials.
saying if you send them to your website for the specials, their vision is here.
Right.
But if you give them their Linktree, they're going to be going, okay, there's the suck. Wait a minute, what is this? And wait, what is this? And now they're clicking around, and instead of selling them a $14 whatever, you probably got a new consultant, or maybe you got a Stay Royal box for the Royal Defy at 126. So, and you're not leaving them alone. When you give it to them, you don't just say, hey, thanks, hope you have a great time. No, you're following up with them, and you'll be able to know, and you'll be able to follow up. Or lots of times what I do, I send them to the client and let them look at it with me while I'm on the phone with them, and they can go and let them start playing around. I say, well, there's that. And they go, well, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, well, that's, this is a great deal. I know you're going to be saving some great money on the specials, but let me talk to you about for $10, how you can save up to 50% on every product that you buy. Oh, really? Tell me more.
And that will not happen when you refer them to your webpage.
Because otherwise they're just getting the specials. Do you see, Shauna? Their vision is tunneled.
Yeah.
And they may still just click on the specials page and they still may just buy the $14 whatever. But they have this. And, you know, if I refresh this, like I said, February 1st, my specials tab automatically refreshes by Jafra. They will populate the new specials. You don't have to do anything. The only thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go in and change the January hot offers to February hot offers and put a different flip book. We're going to have a new entire catalog. So the 2020 product catalog is going to go away and I'm going to replace it with the 2021. If they make changes here, which I hope they do not, but if they do, I just update the dollar amount for the case because the link will never change. Once you have the change, and if you look over here on this side, I'm just going to show you real quick, just using subscription box. You see how it goes all the way out? You see where it starts 200? See right here where I'm circling over here on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
That lets you know that's going to be my case number so that you know it's going to go directly to me. Now, this number is something different. Don't get confused there. But connect with me on Facebook, www.facebook.com, Deni Horn for Jafra. That takes them right to my business page.
Okay.
So that gives them a lot of opportunities to really explore what you have to offer over the $14 whatever. And like I said, they may still order that. And that's great because a $14 whatever is better than a $0 whatever. But Linktree is amazing.
Yeah.
So the business case will automatically update every month?
The page is the same. All I have to do is update the dollar amount.
Oh, okay.
Because if I go right here to click on it, join Jafra today.
Oh, okay.
And it takes you right to that part of the website. Join my team.
All right.
Okay, so now if any of you are confused, I hope we have, first of all, given you the reason why you want it. Because first of all, you can actually, if you're meeting somebody in the grocery store or whatever, you can just say, can I borrow your phone? And you can actually just type that link in. I have it as just a symbol. When I type that symbol in my phone, my Linktree address comes up. So, I mean, you basically, right there, you can just give it to them. Now, again, you can send them to your webpage, Shauna, but I think that when you send them to your webpage, it doesn't give them specific directions like this does. You can see.
You know, I can see this is real streamlined and it kind of puts in front of them what you want them to see actually.
Right.
Donna, I will put my cell phone number in the chat, you know, or anybody if I am by no means at all an expert on this. I received my training from L'Oreal, and you know, I encourage you, I'll be happy to answer any questions, but if you want to go to the master, L'Oreal is the master.
And if you want, I mean, it's on Friday nights at 5 o'clock.
It's free.
Time. She gives you free training. You need to connect with her if you're gonna keep up with what's going on in the business today virtually. We really
find her on Facebook, Ask Lori Tips Community, and have her admit you to the group. And I laugh because I live in Mountain Standard Time, and her webpage says it's 5 at 5, which is 5. You know, it's supposed to be 5 minutes at 5 o'clock. Well, we never do 5 minutes, but anyway. But I always write in my calendar 5 at 5 at 6 because I know I'm an hour later than Pacific time. But so you know, it's worth it, ladies. It really is. We've gotten some fabulous training from her, and she is so willing to help and so willing to encourage. So, like I said, I'll be happy to put my cell phone number in. I'll be happy to answer your questions, but she's the master.
Okay, stop share. We'll stop share for a minute so we can see everybody. And I just want to tell you that when you come in here every week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I do this for you, I'm going to share ideas with you. You can say, hey, I like that idea, or I don't like that idea. But we're going to give you tips and techniques to make your business better and make it easier. So I just want you to know that I believe Linktree is a key thing, just like I do with Google Keep. Google Keep, all of you should be on Google Keep. So I want you to write that down, Google Keep. Okay, it's 2 words. And I want you to write down Linktree, L-I-N-K tree. Then I want you to go to YouTube, okay, youtube.com. And then I want you to type in how to use Linktree. And
There.
I mean, it'll come up with 25 beginners, how to use Linktree for beginners. Or you can put in, and then the other one is Google Keep, how to use Google Keep. So I don't want to overwhelm you today, but next Wednesday and Tuesday, we're going to talk about Google Keep because I'm passionate about it. It is the way for you to keep track of all these links and all these things that Jafra's giving us. On Google Keep, you need to have your Jafra brochure. I don't know what I would do without Google Keep because it just totally keeps me so that I know where to go if I find a new consultant or whatever. So Deni just gave you Linktree, which is a streamlined link for you to give to your clients and to your consultants. It's so important that you learn these new tools to help you with your business. Maybe you don't want to do Facebook Live. Maybe you don't want to do Facebook. Maybe you don't want to do these things, but you have clients and you need to be reaching out to those clients with text messages. Okay, so every time someone on Jafra orders, they should get a thank you for your Jafra order. Every one of you should be sending a thank you. So let me just show you right here. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to show you. These are things that we're doing with Canva, and they're available for you. I can share with you, okay? But I'm just going to go into my, I have a folder here on my desktop. I know it looks really, really busy, but I've got one that says, January Jafra. I keep a lot of things in there, but I've got one that says clip art, and I've got a little, here it is, Jafra clip art, okay? So in my Jafra clip art, I've got all the clip art that I like to use, and I've got one here that says thank you for your order. So I can send to my text message. I don't know why that view is not right. Just a minute, hold on. Let me view it as a list. Oh, we'll view it as icons. That'll be better. Okay, so here they are. These are all my fun little things that I love. I call these my Jafra clip arts, okay? But I have one here that I like to send to everybody when they place a Jafra order. And we do this in Canva, but I think I can share these with you so that you can just borrow it from me and use it, because I don't think it doesn't have my name on it. But it basically, here we go. So when you send something like this, everybody that places an order, you need to send them a little teeny, and this can go right in as a text message, or it can go in as an email. Thank you for your, and with a little message from you. No, you know, whatever, but just put that on your list of things to do. Check who's ordering and thank them for placing an order. And then also you could put your Linktree in there and they could see all those things that you have, because all you have to do is put the Linktree in the email or in the text, and bang, all those things put up. So again, that thank you for your order could be, I did another one here that I thought was just, I really liked it. And here we go. Look at this one. Okay, so what I can do is change this and take my phone number off so that you can use it. But anyways, don't you like it? Isn't that
Nice.
fun? And you can just take and use that to thank your people for placing orders, or thank your client for placing an order. Just right here. Thank you for placing an order. So I'll try to change that so that you can send. So I hope you have that written down, that that's something that you should be doing well, not every day, but check your orders and see who's placing orders, and then see and thank them for placing that order. Okay, so do we have any questions? Because we've overwhelmed you, I know. but you can go into YouTube and you can find out about these things that we're sharing with you. Okay, I lost, hi Debbie. Debbie, do you have your link tree? You're gonna be unmuted.
Nope, there. No, I'm in the process of doing that, but I would like to have those. Thank you. Like if we can get those from you, that'd be great.
All right, I'll get them done for you so that, and I'll put without any information on them so that you can just put it in. Okay, so here's another thing that I want you to make sure you do. I want you to make a text team so that you have all your cell numbers of your clients, because as I've talked to you before, people are not reading emails. So if you think you're sending an email and they're opening it, people have 20,000 emails backed up. They're just not reading emails, and then they open it up and they're overwhelmed by it. So they're doing text messages. Okay, so your job, your assignment is to look at your team and to get everyone's cell number. Now, how can you find out whether that phone number that Jafra's giving you is a cell number or a home number? Anybody got any ideas? You're gonna send a text to the phone number that Jafra's given you, okay? And you're gonna say, put a little message in, just making sure this is your cell number. When it's not a cell number, it will come back to you and it will tell you that it's not an active whatever number. So now what are you gonna do now? Gonna call and find out if she has a cell number and change on your contact information and make sure you have her cell number. Okay, then from there, you're gonna make a text group, okay? And I don't wanna overwhelm you today with a lot of things. That'll be something else that we show you how to do. But I just want you to get busy and get all of your cell phone numbers of your consultants so that you can send them a little thank you for their order. You need to get your cell number for all of your clients so that you can send all these cute things that I'm gonna make for you in Canva. Okay, otherwise, when I send them to you, and then what are you gonna do when you get these cute little things that I'm gonna send you? You're gonna put them in a folder, just like I did, Jafra clip art. And then it's right there for you. Just drag it into a text message and drop it in. And if you wanna write a little message, you can, or you don't even have to write a message. You just say, thank you for your order. And you're gonna bond your people to you. Okay, so do we have any more? Oh, Deni, thank you that was so wonderful, all the help that you gave us today. Deni, you are a natural trainer. Is she not? She is, she's just a natural trainer. I love, she did that on our call. And this coming Saturday, Deni's gonna show us how to color code.
Get your markers, ladies.
Get your markers, because we're gonna learn how to color code and organize ourselves with markers. So it's going to be a fun meeting on, and Wileen is going to play a game with us.
I've got one of them set up. I haven't got the other one. I'm not sure that last one that we did. I don't have.
That's okay. I like that first one.
Yeah.
I liked it the best. I like that one the best because I didn't like, the second one was just okay. Wileen did a really fun Facebook party Monday night. She was good.
I had 4 consultants on there, first time ever that I had 4, and they each had a task to talk about something. I only had 1 client, but that was okay because I still recorded it on Facebook, and then I also have it on my YouTube channel. So it's out there that people can see, and on my Facebook one, I'm sharing it to clients. I said, this is 30 minutes long. Please watch this.
Yeah, she went through products and, she did it like a party.
Well, and it was everything Bronwyn had taught us. Yeah. Everything she taught us was what I used.
So I'm going to put a plug in. Okay, for my team that is on this call, I know you're missing you're missing the Saturday mornings. And I'm going to just tell you, that's your loss by not being there on Saturday morning, because just to hear Bronwyn talk about the product page. Wileen, why don't you tell them? It comes from you, not me.
Well, she goes through the brochure and tells us what all the deals are. And so, like, I circle things anything that's 40, 45% off, she tells us, she highlights that. And then she also tells us how to bundle things. So like the lipsticks and the lip liner. The liners were $9 and the Royal Jelly lipsticks are $11. You bundle that for $20. The lip liner is a 40% savings. So go through your brochure and everything that is 40, 45, 50% off, and get you a marker and circle that so that you know it catches your eye. Another thing that she taught us that I have done is on the fragrances. For the party the other night, I wanted to tell what all of the fragrance notes were. And so I've written them all down so that I know what all those fragrance notes are, because people can look at a picture, but if they don't know what those fragrance notes are, they don't know what you have to create that desire that they want to buy that. And so they know what they like as far as aromas. And so, and like on the men's line, men's fragrance, see, that one was, that is 45% off. And so that was another one that she taught us. I do want to mention, and she'll tell us in the February brochure that they've got the mascara screwed up again.
Yeah, she does. Yes.
Oh, did they do it again?
They did it again. The Curlux and the Escalash are backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we need her in there coaching them and telling them how to put that.
So I knew after she'd warned us last month that every time when we've got a mascara special, I'm going to check them.
I'm surprised they don't proof that.
They do, Deni. They do proof.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they do make mistakes. Okay,
No, they do.
so,
People do.
okay, so we've covered a lot today. Do we have any questions? But I would really like to, now let's just say that you can't make it on Saturday because, I know Linda has church on her Saturday morning. Well, you guys, if you're on my WhatsApp team, Vickie Hacking with WhatsApp, I put the video recordings every week. So
Yep.
You can just go into that video recording and you can fast forward it. You just take that little dial and move it forward if you don't want to hear me or you don't want to hear our guest speakers. You just want to go right to Bronwyn. But you can't miss Bronwyn. She absolutely tells you how to take that brochure apart. And then she tells you the percentages. She tells you the bundles, all those.
Yeah, she kills it.
She kills it. She really does. And so, I just want you to know that if you can't make it, then you go into my WhatsApp. I post on WhatsApp all the time. Okay, now my last thing is, I'm going to really hit this hard the next few days. I am investing hundreds of dollars in a virtual training. I've never done this before, but Jackie Geisinger says they are fabulous and that they're going to be really good with helping us to do the business virtually. Okay, so all I'm asking is you're invited free. I would love to have, it's Monday night, it's 5 o'clock Pacific time. I think I could record it, but I would just really like you to be there. Now, if I don't get a good response, and then I will have an evaluation. Was it worth it? These professional trainers, did they help you to see your business virtually in a new way? I don't know, but I will ask you, and if it's worth it, I'll pay for another one. But until we do one, we don't know. So you have to be a part of my Vickie Hacking's team to get your invitation. Those of you that are on my team will get an invitation, and my lineage is all invited to this. So if they're not good, I don't know, they're professional. Jackie highly recommends them. They work with people all in the direct sales industry all over the place. They work with a lot of companies, Pampered Chip, all of them. They work with them. And so Jackie just said this would be really good. Jafra's not going to pay for it. So I'm kind of like spearheading it. I'm the guinea pig. I'm going to do it the first time. But you're all invited on Monday, February 1st. Why not start the month off? And the other thing, I'm also going to be doing training with Lori Alley. and it will be offered to my lineage. So I think that's a great investment of my money to invest in you so that you can learn how to do this business, because I want you not to miss out. I mean, there's a whole world out there, and you know, you got to think big. Why not? Okay, just to give you an idea, Irene Gilbride, who's going to be on my call this Saturday, you should hear it. She used to be a manager in Jafra. She came back and decided, oh, I think I'll try a little something. So she went to her Facebook Messenger and she actually put out a contact on her Facebook Messenger, and she got 40 people to come back. She said, I can't believe it. Now I think she's up to 50 or 60 friends on Facebook Messenger. So if you don't know how to do that, that's money that you're missing out on. There's money out there. You've got friends on Facebook, and all you got to do is connect with them. In fact, you're already connected. But we're going to teach you how to very nicely bring them into the Jafra product usage. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't they? They're buying cosmetics somewhere. Why not buy from you? Anyways, These are things you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to use Facebook Messenger. You're going to learn how to do, Deni is doing Facebook Live. She's never done anything like that in all of her life.
I've done them 3 weeks in a row.
I mean, I'm just saying, there's a whole world out there. And if you love your Jafra business, you should be making more money. And we're going to help you how to make more money. And I know you've got friends, and you just don't, they're out there for the taking. Let's just say that. So what we're going to try to do every week on Tuesday or Wednesday, pick your day, come in and see what we're talking about. Come in and learn some of these new tools. So next week, I also want to show you how to do text replacement, because that is another really good thing. So Google Keep, text replacement, there's all kinds of fun things that we're learning how to do. So this is hands-on. Your assignment is to go in to YouTube and watch some training on Linktree and then on Google Keep. Okay, and then next week we'll meet again and we'll talk about it. Okay, and like I say, it's for beginners. It says right there how to do Linktree for beginners, how to do Google Keep for beginners. Okay, do we have any questions? I thank Wileen. Thank you so much.
I have a question for Debbie.
Yes, ma'am.
No, Debbie
Oh,
Lawson.
Debbie.
I am pretty good friends with my nurse practitioner at the dermatologist's office. And I have shared with her about Jafra. She is so awesome. If I have a client that I have questions on, I'll take pictures. I send them to her, whether even on evening, weekends, and she always responds. She doesn't have to do that, but she's very supportive. But I can't get her to use it. She feels obligated to use the products that they sell there at the office. How do I convert her?
Have you given her a travel kit to try on her face to try?
I have actually given her a royal jelly balm as a thank you for all that she has done for me. She does like the royal jelly eye capsules, but she has looked at the scar balm. You know, I've talked to her about that. She looked at the ingredients and she said, yeah, for the money, that's a great product. But I can't get her to use it.
Okay.
I know when
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to interject. Wileen, give up your profit on her first order. She's getting a good discount there at work.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Those products that they're purchasing at the physician's office, the physician gets those at 50%. I don't care what company it is.
Oh, sure.
Whether they get 50% is what they paid for all of those. They double the price.
Yeah.
So she's getting 50% off on what she's using.
Yeah.
At that price though, it's still most likely more than Jafra because their products are probably really, really expensive. So, I mean, if it were me, I would probably do like depending on her age, like give her the travel set of Defy and just say, would you just try this and let me know what how you feel about it or how your skin feels when you're done. You know, I'd really like to hear someone that's a professional and, you know,
Mhm.
maybe handle it that way. But I would definitely give her a travel set of either the Defy or the Revitalize. I
then-
actually, our nurse practitioner, we have a new one at work and she's in her 30s, and she told me that she had skin that was breaking out, and but yet it's dry. And so I just started her on the longevity balm, and here she at lunchtime, she's been using it for 2 weeks. Somebody came up to me and said, "What is the nurse using? She was telling me about it." So now it's getting all over the office.
Mhm.
I love it.
So, but you know what? I mean, when I start, I have to give up some of that profit,
Sure.
but it's one person's telling another, and now I just got 3 orders yesterday. In fact, I have to order tonight. So, and it's word of mouth. It was getting it on her face.
Mhm.
You know what, Wileen, maybe once she does the travel set and you know she's gonna love it, then don't have her order it. Just get her right on the subscription box, because that's gonna be way less.
Yeah.
Way less. At $126.
I don't even mind giving her the bigger set, but I don't want it to just sit there. So probably the travel size would be.
I
the
would-
best route.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't want
Yeah,
her,
but
I
she's
don't want it to be
gotta
a
know.
fancy.
She's got to know that she's going to get a discount. I mean, I mean, I know how I would feel like if I'm working at the department store and they're giving me 30 or 40% off. You're never going to convince me to go elsewhere. So I'm just saying you've got to go for the fact that maybe she would become a representative. And so,
Yeah.
so that she can
That
see the
makes
vision of having 50% off all the time. That's my
Well,
thing. That she's thinking discount. She's thinking I'm getting a discount. Why
Sure.
can't I look at anything else?
Right.
But Vicki, the proof is in the pudding. It's in when they put it on their face. So I actually had another phone call today. You can ask my husband, this was just today. My nurse from my previous office called because she bought all 3 of her boys the men's Royal Jelly, the skincare set. Well, she called me up because she's been using the Defy since Val's been using the Defy since I think April. She said she's 58. She said, "I just wanted to call you this morning and tell you this is the first winter I have not had dry skin." She said, "Every winter I feel like I age 10 years until summer comes and my skin gets normal." She said, "My skin is not dry at all using the Defy." So she wanted to tell me that. And then she wanted to tell me that her one son came over. She hadn't seen him he's in school to be a PA. And she wanted to tell me that she said his skin is so pretty. She said, "I know he's a boy, but he's a guy, but it's so pretty. And it's the Royal Jelly." She said, so she hasn't heard from her other 2 sons, that they're nurses out in California, but she hasn't heard from them yet. But she just wanted to tell me how she's like this. Her son told her, "This is the best thing, Mom. I don't know where you got it, but this stuff is great." I said, "It's the Royal Jelly."